What's up y'all, it's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. So getting right into the video, I have another sneaker review for y'all. This review is on the Nike SB Air Jordan 4. Initially, I'll definitely say this sneaker wasn't a must-have for me, but I'll say in the past couple weeks, seeing more pictures, I was like, yo, I definitely have to get those. And I'm telling you guys, seeing them in hand, they definitely do not disappoint at all. I will say, as someone that loved Nike SB growing up, it's crazy to see them use a retro as a skate shoe. And clearly a lot of the people that are going to be purchasing the shoe aren't going to be using it for skateboarding, myself included, so no shame there. But there's definitely no denying once you get this shoe in hand how beautiful it is. And getting right into the review, here is the box that the shoes come in. So it's nothing special, it's your classic Air Jordan 4 pull-out box, but this time the color is different. The whole box is in a sail off-white color, and the Jumpman and Flight right there you guys can see is in a cement gray color. And then moving on to the side of the box, you guys see that there is a Jumpman and Nike SB logo right there at the side. And then moving to the size tag reads Air Jordan 4 Retro SP, meaning special project. Colors are sail, white, and pine green, and I got a size 8. And I definitely recommend going true to size if you like your shoes to fit a little bit more snug, but I do think these do run a little bit narrow. So if you do have a wider foot, you might want to go half a size up. And finally, here are the shoes. I feel like I've been saying this a lot, but Jordan Brand, Nike SB definitely did not miss on this shoe right here. Just overall first impressions is quality is definitely on point, and the color blocking is great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, typically for the 3s and 4s for myself, I normally pass if it's not an OG colorway. But this colorway right here is absolutely so beautiful in person and really reminds me almost of the military blue 4s. So starting with the outsole of the shoe, you have your classic Air Jordan 4 outsole. The main portion of the outsole is colored white, and then you do have gum coloring at the toe and heel. And I'll definitely say the gum coloring is one of my favorite parts of the shoe. I know some people didn't like it, but I feel like it really makes the shoe stand out. And of course, you guys can see the red Nike branding right there in the center of the outsole. And then moving on up, you have your classic Air Jordan 4 midsole with a pretty standard color blocking, but this time you have your pine green coloring. And one little touch of detail that I really liked on this shoe in particular was the red airbag unit. And I don't know about y'all, but when I look at this shoe from the side and I see the gum pop up from the heel and the toe, I absolutely just fall in love with this shoe. And because this is technically a skateboarding shoe, from my understanding, the shoe is a lot more narrow and slimmed down. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, based off of first impression, I don't really see too much of a difference. But if you do compare like a normal pair of Air Jordan 4s, you guys can see that the shoe is slightly slimmed down, especially on the midsole. And then for the upper of the shoe, it consists mainly of this sail leather. I'll say that the sail leather is really good quality, you guys. Like, I have a pair of like 2017 white cement 4s, and the leather on those isn't anything to write home about, but the quality of the leather on these is absolutely fantastic. And I really think it's so noticeable because even just touching it and feeling the overall build of the leather, it feels really good to the touch. And if you guys know me, you know I am a sucker for sail off-white, so I love that the uppers is mainly sail, which in my opinion definitely gives the shoe a little bit more of a vintage retro look. And of course, you can't forget about the netting that you see on all Air Jordan 4s in that white color. And the one thing special about this Air Jordan 4, since it is a skateboarding shoe, is all the plastic parts that you would normally see on the 4s, like the wings and the heel tab, is a much softer rubber. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, even though the rubber does feel a little bit cheap, I know it does have its purpose. I know the wings right there are supposed to help the skater grip the skateboard better, but even though it does feel a little bit cheaper than your typical plastic you'd find on an Air Jordan 4, I actually do like this material. Like, it just feels more comfortable and easier to wear. And then for the laces of the shoe, you have sail laces with no extra lacing. And of course, with all 4s, you have your Flight tag right there on the tongue with a red Jumpman and Flight in the pine green. And you really can't do a review on an Air Jordan 3, 4, 5, and 6 without talking about the back portion of the shoe. I'll say this right here is a really iconic piece in sneaker history. I'll definitely say, being a sneakerhead from like 2009 till now, seeing Nike SB on the back is absolutely crazy. You know, if you saw this back then, you would most definitely think that they were fakes from China. So I really do think it's iconic to see the Nike SB branding right there on the back. But I definitely think we should take a moment to just appreciate the beauty of how that looks right there. And the one thing I heard over and over from other reviewers is that the shoe itself is supposed to have more padding. You know, comparing it to the white cement 4s that I own, it feels honestly the same. I do think that the tongue does feel a little bit more padded, but the ankle collar feels practically the same. But boiling it all down, getting to my favorite part of the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 Pine Green, I will definitely say it has to be the shape of the toe box. Just like the reimagined white cement 3s, the shape on the toe box for the 3s and 4 have been getting a lot more narrow, getting more closer to their true OG form. And I absolutely love that Jordan Brand is giving that to sneakerheads, because I think this is something that we've all been waiting for. So I can only imagine once they release the military blues in a reimagined form, white cement 4s, bread 4s, I think they're going to be absolutely beautiful. And now getting to my favorite part of the video, after talking about all the details of the sneakers, I'm going to show you guys how to look on feet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the on-foot look of the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 Pine Greens. Again, it's still a little bit early into the year, but I definitely do think the shoe will be on a lot of people's top 10 sneaker of the year list. I know the colorway isn't anything crazy, but again, like I said, a collaboration between Nike, SB, and Jordan Brand to use a retro model is absolutely crazy. But definitely let me know down below in the comments if you guys think these are a cop or a drop. And it's gonna wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.